Hello and welcome to the first Rage Games Texture Designer demo. In this video, I'll show some of the features of this tool, explain what makes this tool so useful, and of course, learn some of the basics. Texture Designer isn't exactly the tool for drawing or making any complex shapes. It's meant for quick texture editing that could otherwise take a long time, even by using the most advanced tools out there. Editing textures is easy. Basically, the process involves loading your texture and then just linking it together with effects of your choice. You can also cut and resize the textures, make them seamless, deform them, and so on. You can easily enhance your textures without dealing with a confusing interface. The interface of Texture Designer is very simple. All you need to know is what each operation will do, but you can always experiment. Actually, that's another good thing about this tool. Even if you screw up, you wouldn't lose anything. So the first thing you'll see is this blank gray screen with a few buttons at the top. Under File, you have your obvious features that pretty much any editing tool these days has. You can begin a new project, open one, save your progress, save a copy of your progress, and exit. Well, I don't know, I never used this button, but you probably shouldn't do that either. Under Basic Ops, you have your basic operations. I will not explain all of them since it will take a little bit too long, but basically these are all different kinds of effects. You probably would want to start with the first two operations here. External Image will allow you to simply load an image, and you can later link it to other nodes. When you click any of the operations, a window like this will appear. Press the left or right mouse button to place it. Image Autosave will save your texture every time you make any changes. Now, let's press Load Texture on the External Image node and choose a simple texture. Now what you want to do is link these two nodes together. You can do that by clicking and dragging a link from the small red circle to the other node's red circle. Press the blank rectangle on the Image Autosave node so you can save the image file that will be updated every time you make any changes. You may have noticed that everything looks kinda tiny. It's usually hard to work like that, so let's zoom in with the mouse wheel. You can also pan around by clicking and holding the middle mouse button. You can do the same actions by pressing Shift or Control while dragging the mouse. If you want to move the nodes around, you can easily click and drag them like any window. Let's make a simple combination of two images to create a new texture. In Basic Ops menu, let's choose Divide for example. You can also delete the nodes, or delete your links, by clicking the right mouse button and choosing some with the drop-down menu. Let's remove the link between the two old nodes. You can see that Divide node already has two input pins, so let's load another texture. When we link both of the textures to the Divide node, it already shows the output. But let's say we want to save the image automatically, so let's just link Divide to the Image Autosave. The nodes and other menus, Selection, Color, Filters, Generators, and Utilities work exactly the same, only most nodes have their own special features and settings. I can't go through all of them, but I hope this demo was enough to show how easy it is to work with this new tool. You can purchase Texture Designer at cragegames.com/tools. Be sure to check out the latest news at the Crage Games blog.